Hello, you're welcome again. This is the day 2. In this class, we learn mainly Notepad++. So Notepad++ is a editing software and it is a free software. Using it, we can easily type the programs. So in the previous class, we already seen how to use the Notepad. In Notepad, we can type the program, still it works, but Notepad++ will give you more advantage. Apart from that, we'll also learn more tags today. So what is Notepad++? Notepad++ is a text editor software. It is a text editor software. It's an editor. That means you can able to type the programs. Notepad++ is a free source code editor and Notepad replacement that supports several languages. So not only for HTML, we can also use for many other languages. Here are the language. You can use the Notepad++ for normal text. You can just type the normal text. You can use it for PHP, C language, C++, C#, Objective-C, Java, HTML. Like that, we can use that software for many languages. It's an editor. Correspondingly record a compiler, that is a different thing. At this moment, we need to understand to type the program, you require a software. Therefore, Notepad++ is one such software. Now I'll show you like how to install the Notepad++. Fine. So in order to install the Notepad++, so just go to Google or any browser. You just say Notepad++ download. So here you can see notepad++.org/download. Okay, so don't go to the correct website. Don't download from the other sources. You always better to download from the corresponding website. Otherwise, if you download from some other places, you get some spyware, malware, or some virus. Therefore, find the G9 source from that place. Just download it. Now you can see that this is a download. Just go to Notepad++. Here you can see that Notepad++ 7.9. This is the recent edition. Stand with the Hong Kong. So they want to support for the Hong Kong. That is the reason here. Fine. So just click here Notepad 7.9. So here is a 64-bit. So in my system, I'm going to use the 64-bit. So this is an installer. Click on installer. You can see that it's downloading now. It's 3.9 MB. It's very small file. Right, now I'll click open. So then once you say open, so we'll have a window here. So it'll ask you to run. So run. Yes. And you select the language. So English, okay. Then you have welcome Notepad+ version 7.9. Agree. So you want to install in the zip folder. And you can customize like what all you want, what you don't want. At this moment, you don't need to make any changes. Let it be as it is. Click next. So you want one shortcut here. So you can click the shortcut and then install. So now we can run the Notepad 7.9. You can see that it's running now. So you can see that what are the changes compared to the previous edition. You can read completely, you get some idea. Otherwise, no problem. So you can just close the file. Right. So now our Notepad++ is ready. Now we'll continue with your program. So let's understand some programs. How to write the program in a Notepad++. So in order to write a program, go to File menu, click New. When you click New, you can see that new tab is created here. And then we can type the code over here. Let's say I want to type it as a HTML. Right, so HTML. Then press Enter key. Right, so now you can see that we started the file, but we are not saved the file. So in order to save the file, go to File menu, say Save As. and here is a normal text, but we want to save it as a HTML. Therefore we need to select as a HTML type. You can see that we can create so many types of files, but we are interested in HTML. Therefore you need to select the HTML. Now we can give the file name try01.htm. .htm or HTML, both are okay, right? So HTML or HTML. So I'm using only HTML. Then I go to E drive. So where I have a folder called as HTML, I want to save it over there. So try1.htm, save. Now you can see that. So HTML, the coding is there. Then you want to close the HTML, write HTML. So this is a closing tag. Next thing is, so you want to have a head, close the head, body, close the body. Hello, we are using Notepad++. Fine, now save the file. Now the file is saved. Where is the file? So it's in E drive. So I go to E drive, HTML. So you can see the try01.htm. Try01.htm. And this, in order to view it in a browser, right click here, then go to open. So it will open in the default browser. Or else go to open with, you want to open in a Chrome or Internet Explorer or Edge, you can open it here. Right. So when I click this, you can see that hello, we are using Notepad++. So therefore, we can able to write the file in a Notepad. So most of the common shortcuts are applicable here also. You can see that cut, copy, paste, all are there. Ctrl X, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So gradually we learn more about the Notepad++. Fine. So Notepad++ we already installed. Now here is the first program. So we need to type this program in a Notepad++. So first thing is HTML, head, title, iBlix tutorials, title we close, head, body, learning HTML day 1. So this is the previous day example. You already tried in Notepad. The same thing you can copy and paste into the Notepad++. That will do the job. Then close the body, then HTML. So now we'll move on. So we learn about heading tag. So H1 and closing H1. So this is the one tag. So you want to put the text in a bigger size. For that you have to use the H1 heading tag. These tags available up to H6. H6, then close the H6. So H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Totally 6 tags are available to display the text as a heading. So here it is. So once you execute this code, heading 1, heading 2, if I write a HTML code here, and if I execute this is what the size. H1 is this size, H2 is this size, H3 is this size, H4, H5 and H6 is the corresponding sizes. So here is an example. So these things you need to type as it is in a Notepad++. So you can pause the video, write down this, and then go to Notepad++. There you need to type. As I told already, if you write once, you get a lot of idea, lot of things. You also know why it is like. And then if you have any questions, you can put it in a comment box. Therefore, we can help you to solve the problems. And then you write down this program as an example. Go back to Notepad++, type this as it is, and then save, then execute it. Right. So here is head 1. So heading 1, this is a H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Now you need to save the file. After saving, if you open this in a browser, this is how it looks. Right. Next one is a paragraph tag. So let us use the paragraph tag. So whenever there is a paragraph, you can specify the paragraph. The advantage of paragraph is, so when you specify the paragraph, so it automatically at the end to the next line. So you don't need to use the B. That is, we are using break, no? So therefore you don't need to use the break. So it automatically take to the next line. And even you type in the multi-lines, it always show you in the single line. Or even there is multiple lines, it makes a correct paragraph. So here is another paragraph. So please write down this also, or you can use any paragraphs. So the paragraph starts in the beginning and then it will end up in the once the paragraph is get over. Now we can make a HTML file. So here is HTML, head, title, about India, title, head, body started here. There are 5 points here. So what are 5 interesting facts about the India? 1. The name India derives from river Indus. India has the second largest population in the world. India is the 7th largest country in the world. Thousands of languages are spoken all over India. So these are the fact points. So this you need to type it in a notepad. So here you can see that in a notepad++. So this is how it looks. So please write down this again, and then you need to type it in a notepad++, and you can save the file as day2e1.htm, day2 e1 example1 and htm.htm. Right, once you complete the typing, you can open in a browser. So now you can see that once you save the file, so the file is here, day2e1.htm. So we are saving the file in HTML folder, and the file name is day2e1.htm. Fine. Now how to open in a browser? So in order to open this, you click your open, right click. Okay. First you need to make the right click. Right click. So you have to make the right click. So once you make the right click, you will get a window here. So in this, there is an open option. You can right away click the open. So it will open in the default browser. So default browser means, so here is the Edge is the default browser. So it will open in the Edge. In case you want a different browser, then you have to go with the open with Google Chrome. So if I want Google Chrome, I can select the Google Chrome, or Internet Explorer, I can use the Internet Explorer, or Microsoft Edge, I can use the Microsoft Edge. Now these are 3 other browsers. We have 3 browsers here. So same way you may have the Safari or some other browsers. So once you open it, so you can see that it's open in the browser, and you can able to see how it looks. So here is the heading 5. So therefore it's this is H1. So therefore it's showing the highlighted, and these are the paragraphs. So the 4 paragraphs. Fine. So what we'll do is we'll make some changes here. So instead of paragraph, so we change to H3. Let's make a little bold. So these 4 sentences we want to make as a little bold. So therefore, instead of paragraph, change to H3. Now save the file as E2, day2e2.htm. So what are the changes? So initially there's a paragraph here. Instead of paragraph, change the paragraph into H3 and then close the H3 tag. Then save, you have to go to file menu, say save as, then give the name as day2e2.htm. Once you save the file, and if you open it in the browser, so you can see that it comes little darker and little bigger. So in paragraph it is smaller, but now it looks like a little bigger. Right. So next we learn about bold tag, text bold tag. So you want to make something bold, so then you have to use the bold tag, that is B. So wherever you want to make something bold, you have to use the B in the beginning, and you have to close the B at the end. So this text will come as a bold. So how do you do this? So same example. So wherever India, we want to make them as a bold. You can see that here. So India, so it start with B tag and then close the B tag. Now save as E3, day2e3, that is important. Same file, you go to file menu, say save as, and then save it as e3.htm. Now again in the here is India, so this is B, and then implement the B here. And you can observe now you are using the paragraph only, and here you can see B, and here also B. Now what will happen? So wherever India, you can see that is in the bold characters. Wherever India, it's in bold. Therefore when you use the B tag, so B tag, so let's make the bold. So the text, whatever text will comes, that will make the text to be bold. / then close the tag. Next one is italics. So you want to make some text to be italics, then you have to use the I. The closing tag is / I. So here we want to make second largest as a italic. So we want to make Indus as a italics. So here second largest as italics and seventh largest country as a italics. Therefore, I'm using I. I/I. Again, here is I and then /I. Now, if I save the file, so you can save the file as a E4, example 4. Now, if you execute this, you can see that it is in italics. This one is in italics. This was in italics, right? So that's how we can make bold, then we can make the italics. So for bold, you have to use the B tag. For italics, you have to use the I tag. Next, you want to make both italics and the bold and italics. So you want to make bold, then italics. Okay, I. So first I use the B, then I, Notepad++. Again here, right? So I first, because we are using the I here, so correspondingly I should be closed, and B, so the B should be closed here. And you can see that day 2 we are learning HTML, that is a paragraph. This one we want to make it as a bold text. So whatever we learn bold, that this line we want to make it as a bold. So that is a bold. Then we want to make it italics. This is italics. We created all the examples in Notepad++. Notepad++ we want to make bold as well as the italics. Therefore, we are using the B tag, I tag. So here first you need to close the I, because here using the I at the last, therefore they should come first. And B, the B last. Don't write B then I, okay? Once you execute this, you can see that this is how it will be in the Notepad++. Once you type it in Notepad++, you pause this video and then write down this in a notebook and then type it in a Notepad++. So if you execute this, this is how it looks. So this is the heading tag, this is the paragraph, so this is the bold, this is italics, and you can see that Notepad++ it bold as well as italics, right? So now we'll move on. Fine. So therefore here you can see that italics. Okay, last time I made as a bold actually. Now you need to make it as a italics. Make some changes, and the paragraph has to be closed here, right? Fine. So then when it's closed, so you can see that it will go to the next line. So the small mistake what you have done, we rectified it. Therefore it's showing the next line. Previously it's showing the same line. So here are examples. So you need to try all these things. So whatever till now we learn. So using that concept, you need to make a page. So we just given as a computer here. So what is computer? Computer is a machine that can be instructed to carry out sequence of arithmetic logical operation automatically via computer programming. Modern computers have ability to follow generalized step operations called programs. These programs enable computers to perform an extremely wide range of tasks. A complete computer includes the hardware, the operating system, and the peripheral equipment required, and for full operation can be referred as a computer system. So when it becomes a computer system, so it's supposed to be hardware, software, and peripheral equipment. So all this combined together make a computer system. So maybe you can make this as a bold, where our computer is a bold, and program, hardware, that and all italics. So therefore, plan it properly. So the same text, you have to make it as a page. So type it in a Notepad++, apply all the paragraph tag, bold tag, italics tag, and do the new files. Here is another example. History, main article, history computing hardware. You can see that it's in italics, but you need to make it as underline. So in order to make it underline, you have to use the U tag. U. Same way B, and U is the underline. So therefore you have to apply the U and then make it as a underline. Okay. So please try this. How you try for italics, bold, same way for underline. And you can see that this should become again bigger size, and some places we have a underline. So you need to make it as a underline. So plan it properly. So you already seen some examples. You have to try now. So ultimately when you open it in a browser, it should look same way. So in order to make it same way, what are the code you need to write, HTML code you need to write. So you need to apply all the code. Okay, I hope you know that. So you can able to try this and you can able to display the same in a browser. Therefore, please write down this and try and make a notepad file ready and then execute it. So if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Just click on subscribe button, and subscription is free. You don't need to pay anything. It'll not harm you anyway. So the only thing is, whenever you upload a new videos, you can able to see them. Also, please share this video with your friends and family members who wish to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, Python. Therefore, we'll keep on adding the more videos. Therefore, share with them. So let them also learn, and also click the like button. And if you want to say something, write it in the comment box. Therefore, we can know like what you're thinking about. Fine. So I'll just show you. If anything, you can also communicate with us via mail or WhatsApp. Thank you. And now, before closing it, I'll just demonstrate the same. What are the files we done in a notepad, and then I'll execute and then I'll show it for you. So here is, we already created the file. So this is a E1. I'll just open it in Notepad++. So you need to type as it is. So as I told already. So then once it's ready, so then you can see that you need to right click and then you have to say open. So this will open in the browser. So second file, I just go to E2. So open in Notepad++. You can see that it is in Notepad++ now. Now if I open this file, so open, click open. So to edit, you have to go open in the Notepad++. To view it in browser, you have to click open. So you can see that, right? So next one, E3. So this is how we created it, right? So here is a bold, okay, right? So therefore you can open. So this is how it looks. Next one, E4. So this is a E4. So we made it as a paragraph, therefore it should come in the next line. So let me open it in browser. So this is how it looks. Then E5. So here it is. So paragraph is closed, italics. There is italics, right? So let's open. Fine. So you can see that Notepad++ capital as well as the bold and italics. So example 1, so I just open this in Notepad. Okay. So this is a day 3 one. Okay, no problem. So whenever you just create all these files like in your folder, okay. So keep practice, create more files. When you create more files, you'll get a more experience. Don't assume just watching the video it's coming. So it's not like that. So when you try your own, then only you know like what are the problems. Here you can see that the many tabs, each files are there. Sometimes you want the same content, you just copy it. So otherwise you go to file menu, say save as. So now I want to give us a try2, let's say 02.html. So same file will be saved as try02. Your original file will be there as it is, okay. Now you can make changes. What are the changes you want to make? Now you can type the new file, right? So please try. You may not get this bold text in your Notepad++ at the moment. I'll show you in the next class how to configure it. Fine. Thank you.